The 100th anniversary of America's entry into World War I in 2017 will soon be here. I believe that we should give special attention to honor our heroes from that war. One of these was Hobey Baker, the star athlete of the Princeton class of 1914, hailed as the best college football and ice hockey player ever. My uncle Robert Stiles was another, Harvard class of 1916. He was president of the Crimson Daily newspaper and manager of the varsity baseball team. I've written a book about how Baker and Stiles tempted fate by flying against the more experienced and well-trained Germans of the Red Baron Richthofen's flying Circus. Although the Baron was dead by the time Hobey and Robert got into combat, the Circus remained as deadly as ever. Baker and Stiles both learned to fly in the Curtiss Jenny JN-4 in 1916. Just as President Wilson was campaigning for his second term on the slogan, "He kept us out of war," the flyers knew better. Both men volunteered for the U.S. Air Service when war was declared, and both were soon in France, being trained to fly the French biplane Spad. The Germans used the triplane Fokker, which the Baron said is as maneuverable as the devil and climbs like a monkey. The Spad was faster but less maneuverable. The Spad and Fokker shown here are flyable replicas at the Rhinebeck, New York Airdrome, Rhinebeck, New York. The wartime patrols were generally made by 3 Spads. Hobey was Stiles' flight commander and flew in front. When they met an enemy patrol, the flight commander decided whether to attack or not. The win-or-die mortal fights could be decided as shown here, with the biplane Spad gaining the advantage over the triplane Fokker from below. In this case, the faster Spad is closed on the Fokker and only has to turn up and fire the 2 Vickers machine guns to shoot the Fokker down. Once Hobey wrote that a Fokker he was chasing came over him upside down, so close he would recognize him anywhere if he met him on the street. But often the situation was reversed, with the Fokker having the advantage over the Spad. A surprised American pilot might try to escape by turning sharply up, flipping over, and reversing course as the Fokker did in the previous image. Here is the Red Baron's flying Circus, 4 planes in formation. In this case, they are looking for American, French, or British Allied patrols to attack, and they were a deadly group. The flying Circus often tried to isolate and attack one Spad. In this case, the American or other Allied pilot is in dire peril. Here in this dramatic sequence, the Spad is turned sharply up into a complete loop and then gone into a vrille, a steep dive at full throttle to escape. Robert Stiles was shot down and killed by the Germans in September 1918. The pilots carried no parachutes, and they feared burning to death as their plane fell, as shown here. Hobey Baker survived the war but was killed in a tragic accident in December 1918. The book provides all of these details. It includes Robert Stiles' complete wartime diary and excerpts from Hobey's many letters home. The book from Amazon is priced at $8.99 or $5.49 on Kindle. Check out our website at temptingfate.org. Click on the film to view a short video about the 60-minute documentary film we are working on. Note that Shelley Sullenberger will be our narrator. He was a commercial pilot that set his plane down in the Hudson River, saving all on board. Click on Donate to participate in the funding of this remarkable